Isn't it funny how day to day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different? That is a quote from Alice in Wonderland. 19 years ago, I was living here. 159 Horton Road here in, is it Moss Side? Is it Fallowfield? It's on the cusp. How strange to think at one point in my life I lived there. Join me as we take a trip back in time this morning. Gonna have a mooch, see what's kicking off. I don't know how it is now around here, but back then, 20 years ago, it's a bit rough. You used to have kids walking down the street with golf clubs hitting cars. I remember once being sat in the living room and hearing this almighty bang, and as we went out, this group of kids had pushed a Nissan Micra literally onto its side in the middle of the street. I just finished 4 years at uni in Leeds, studying French, when we moved down here. And the first job I got was down at Piccadilly Gardens in the centre of Manchester for the Halifax, ringing up mortgage brokers asking, is this mortgage still going ahead? So on the days when I didn't walk into Manchester, I'd walk down to the end here to Curry Mile and I'd catch the bus into town. How's them crisps?
They're like Ali G.
A cross between Ali G and I'm Batman. Do you not like my glasses? Let's just take you down one of these little back alleys, show you what the real Manchester looks like. You've got big metal posts here, I suppose wouldn't let cars down in the olden days. Number 6 passage, this one. And this is like typical Coronation Street country, isn't it? Quite pretty though. An extension of people's backyards, I suppose. Growing stuff. This lad has a football match down at Yew Tree Road, hence us being here. So we'll drop him off and we'll carry on our adventure. Pumpkin graveyard over here, let's investigate. Wasn't that the name of a band? Smashing Pumpkins? There you go. Halloween has been and gone, obviously. Bonfire Night's the next one. Which reminds me that round the corner you've got Plat Fields Park. And Manchester City Council used to always put on a bonfire display, firework display. But I don't think that's happening this year. I don't know if I dare sit on this, but I found a sofa. Not as wet as I imagined it'd be. Looks pretty filthy. What a brilliant old building. If you look up there above the window, it says 1924. Nice bit of Urdu there for you. Arabic and English. Oh, that's a cool bits and bobs, isn't there? I'd have took you in for a wander, missus, but I can't get past these boxes. Like a proper Aladdin's cave in here. Old teapots and nargile. I thought that was Saddam Hussein then. Smells good as well. Proper like spicy. Wow. Okay. I love the Arabic language, me. It's beautiful. Especially the writing.
Yeah, come on then.
Eid al-Adha Mubarak. Okay. So if you need any Muslim supplies, there's your shop. I love the fact that I can speak Arabic. It's my little party trick. Quite often you'll see Asian kids with the name written in Arabic on the tops, and I'll go, oh, Rian or Zainab or Naila or Hassan, and they'll go, wow, how do you know my name? Well, I can read it. Yeah, Man City's ground used to literally just be at the back there.
That's so cheesy.
Before they moved to the Etihad. I mean the Etihad. How do we get in? I'll follow you. Realistically, would you try and climb over that? Right, your match, mate, is next to that big white building. Oh, can we get through the other side? Oh wow, it's interesting, isn't it?
Are you okay, my friend?
Well, we're trying to get on that pitch, but
so come through there.
Am I right in thinking Man City used to train here
That's
back
correct.
in the day? They didn't
Absolutely.
I used to live here. I was just saying to him, 19 years ago, 2005, we moved down here.
Yes.
Just on Horton Road, and then
It's where City.
yeah. I mean, the City ground used to just literally be about 5 streets away, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Super.
Right, have a great
Top
day,
man,
brother.
Thank you very much.
brother. Thank you.
Right, Jet,
Top
man,
Right,
thank
have a
you.
good
Cheers,
day.
bud. There you are. It's your brother. Gonna be a proper footballer one day, unlike his dad, who is rubbish at football. You know what? The football is brilliant for the kids. Gets them out and about, gets them out of trouble, gets them moving, gets the blood flowing, builds up teamwork, spend time with their friends. There you go. Right, with the young man off doing his game, let's continue that walk that I mentioned down to the Curry Mile to Rusholme. From Rusholme with love. Once familiar landscapes, at one time a daily walk. It's mad when you come back 19 years later. It evokes memories of a time, a very different me, a me that no longer exists. Getting all philosophical now, aren't I? Wow. And the funny thing is, back then, I kept a diary. So I can literally read day by day what I was up to. Old friends, old colleagues. It's a mad thing, keeping a diary. It's a good thing to do. Helps you reflect, helps you to learn, helps you to better yourself as a person. It is a bit of a dumping ground round here. Here's another city. Not quite as comfy as the last one. It's your dad bonkers. And what the hell has happened to this wall here? Police line do not cross. Look how they've used the bird table. Madness. The Shah Jalal Mosque and Islamic Centre. Above the doors an old inscription, McLaren Memorial, 1910, People's Institute, Rusholme. Bismillahi ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Back in 2005 I hadn't obviously worked at Emirates or Etihad at that point in my life, so I didn't know quite as much as I do now about, say, the Islamic culture. Back then I wouldn't have been able to tell you the 5 pillars of Islam. But a flashback, right? I'm sure there's a sign round here that says Staplers walk. Where is it? It's a bloody rabbit warren down here. Where are we going? Obviously knew my way around here better back then. All coming back. That on the left was Quick Save. We used to do our shopping down there sometimes. For the uninitiated, this road coming up is called the Curry Mile because basically the centre of Rusholme was a mile-long stretch of curry houses, and there's a dead good one down at the bottom called Lal Kila, which means Red Fort. Let's go and see if we can read some signs. Al-Wajba al-Syria. That's fresh stuff there on the market. Mal al-Sham. Having just left uni when we moved here, I think it was still very much in university mindset. We used to go clubbing down here in the student union at Owens Park, and there's plenty of pubs in Fallowfield as well, just over the way. There used to be a pub here, Hardy's Well I think it was called. Up on the back of it there was poetry painted on the wall. This here is Plat Fields Park. We'll swing through Fallowfield first, but we'll pop in here on the way back. It's a decent little park. There used to be a building over the way that they called the Toast Rack. I think it was part of Man Metz University. Wonder if that's still there. I honestly don't remember all these old brick buildings on the right. Blink 182. Back in the day, they had so many bus companies running up and down here. They had Magic Bus, they had Stagecoach, they had... Honestly, there was about 5 different companies all competing with each other. You could get a day rider for like £1. Maybe not £1, but it was bonkers. I love being a student. Brilliant. Wander down to uni every day, go to a couple of lectures, and go with your mate and have an eat all you can Chinese buffet. A few pints in the student union. See? Buses, 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 buses. I guess the more things change, the more they stay the same. Honest to God, how many buses have we seen on here? When your 1-year-old loses a sock and you have to go back and find the bloody thing. That's parenthood. Welcome to my life. You're cheeky. Come on, let's put it back on. Zoom. I get cold feet otherwise. Won't you? Leave it! You menace! Memory's a funny old thing. Like, in your mind you think you remember everything, but imagine if every single memory you made was like literally there, right at the forefront. Your head would just be a big bloody jumble. That's why I suppose the human brain just takes the essential bits and stores the rest away. I mean, it's at the back there, ready for accessing, and sometimes it might just take something like a little walk on a Saturday afternoon, and then it's just like fireworks going off in your head. It all comes flooding back. Life is a rich tapestry. Asked a couple of punk rockers there, do you know where the Toast Rack building is? Showed him a picture. Ah, yes, it's just there. Some classic modernist architecture, mate. Proper 60s. Used to be part of Man Met's campus before they moved down into the centre. And the building next door, the one to the right, was apparently called the Poached Egg. I love it. And it's so sad that it's all boarded up, because I'm sure it's like a grade 2 listed building. Smashed windows. Honestly feel like I've just gone back in time to the 1970s or early 80s. An episode of The Young Ones, for example. What are you saying? Singing your head off, aren't you? You're saying blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I suggest now we have a wander to Owens Park. God, I remember going for Freshers Week, or Faff Week as they used to call it, in inverted commas, something of fresher. Meeting loads of cool French people. You'd have a pound a pint, ended up in house parties, and I wasn't even at uni here. I'm not sure, but it looks like they're knocking down the old Owens Park Tower. I once had my mate Tim in a shopping trolley in there in the lift, going up to the top floor. And you've lost your sock again. Who'd have them? Honestly, that is fantastic. I cannot get enough of that. Bikes are for life, not just for Christmas. I'm pretty sure that that old church building was once a photography club. And dude, I was right about the tower. What a shame. Absolutely gutted. I feel like a part of my own past has been demolished. Long live Owens Park. Mate, that's so sad. Wow, that is just bonkers. So Parking freshers. Aha! Some of it still exists at least. Let's have a little wander. Nice to see that the Squirrels Bar is still here. Oh, to be 21 again. Let's have a quick peek in here. Welcome to Squirrels, it says. Somehow or other, I've spent many an hour in there. I remember being sat on a mattress down here, having a beer. Yeah. Student digs, full of fur shears. Oh, non-residents are warned to keep out, that's us. Sorry guys, but we were just having a reminisce, so you can let us off, right? What? Are you a communist? Join your party today. The Revolutionary Communist Party. Would the noisy girl like a leaf? That bar there on the corner, Arabian Nights. Well, I can't for the life of me think what it used to be called, but I'd quite often be up on that balcony. This old churchy thing here, that used to be called, oh, something to do with Alice in Wonderland. The Queen of Hearts. Right, let's go back up this road to Plat Fields Park and we can go and see the ducks. Never had them here in my day. Wonder how well they do. I'd imagine people would just nick them and smash them. Mingy. God, I remember that gym here at the end being built. I used to go playing badminton in there. The lake in Plat Fields Park that we're going to see in a minute is shaped like a heart. You see? Through the chicane. Someone with a remote control car here. Quality. How fast does it go? Is it pretty quick?
You can't go any faster, but I think maybe 40 at the moment.
It's ripping up all the leaves, isn't it? It's fantastic.
It depends what you're running it on.
Fantastic stuff. 40 miles an hour you can get it up to. Plat Fields Park. The beautiful lake. Fantastic place for a run, full of geese and ducks and other birds. Mate, fucking lake's full of chapatis. Now what I was going to say before the chapatis interrupted me was some of Brassic was filmed in this building here. I recognised some of the painting on the walls. Am I right in thinking they filmed some of Brassic in here, didn't they? Did you ever watch it? Brassic, yeah.
In here?
Yeah. In fact, you know what, I live in Warrington now, and
oh, right.
I was even watching an episode, like one of the last ones, and I went, it's fucking part here, is in Norfolk. But they filmed it all over, haven't they?
We've been here, what, 10 years now. So, yeah, it would have been before then.
Do people rent the bikes or do they buy them?
Buy them. So we do repairs and sales. We don't do.
Nice fella there, Mark, owns that bike shop. He was saying that during COVID, the students in Owens Park there refused to pay rent. They went on a rent strike for 2 years because the uni was trying to charge them 600 quid a month for like a bedsit, really. What a nice fella. If anyone needs anything doing on the bike, he said they're one of the cheapest around, so get yourselves down there. What's this? Bike track. That's new. Oh, fantastic. Never ceases to amaze me what mad stuff you find when you're out and about having a wander. Because times are constantly changing. Even if you go back to the same place, there'll be something new that you can spot. Mad stuff. Brilliant. Well, it's been alright today. It's been a bit of a reminisce. Some good memories come back, haven't there? Nice to get out and about. Anyway, we'll catch you in some other place at some other time. Say bye, Eva Lily. Bye bye.